Hello there, lovely souls, and welcome to my channel. I like to think that if you're here, it must have been fate. Today's reading is about your soulmate. How do they look like? What are their personality traits? How are they in day-to-day life? Most importantly, how will you two meet? And how will your relationship be like with them? And of course, I've also pulled some messages that come right from your soulmate channel through spirit. There are 3 piles from which you can choose. Take a moment to pause the video if you need to in order to find the pile you are most called to. There are crystals on each pile in order to make it easier for you to pick intuitively. There will be timestamps linked down below in the description box and in the comment box section, so you can skip to your personal reading and find out more about your soulmate. For group 1 we have some rose quartz, for group 2 we have some amethyst, and for group 3 we have some selenite. Really pretty. With that being said, let's get into it. Hello group number 1 and welcome to your reading. If you choose this reading, you've chosen the first pile with the rose quartz. So without any further ado, let's see who your soulmate is. How are they? And what's their message from them to you? We have the Hierophant in reverse, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Six of Cups, and the Six of Swords. When I started doing your reading, I've noticed that there's a lot of earth and water in your reading. This can be a sign that your soulmate has either earth or water placements in their birth chart. Maybe they're an earth sun or a water sun sign. The Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles, they are all earth cards. And the Chariot, the Six of Cups are water cards. The only air card is the Six of Swords. It could also be a sign that your person is someone who is well balanced. There's someone who finds balance between they are someone who has both emotional intelligence and practical intelligence, so to say, if you get what I mean. The first card in the reading is the Hierophant. This is the significator card for your soulmate. They are someone who I feel like they are someone who just challenges the status quo. They are not traditional, they are unconventional, they don't conform to anyone or any trends. They are a very unique person. I have a feeling they are also the black sheep of the family. It just came to me. The Hierophant is usually a card that stands for tradition, family values, values in general, and they are someone who doesn't conform to the traditional lifestyle. So then their family, it's quite against them, doesn't like them, blames them for everything that's going on in their lives. Maybe they are a spiritual person, and that's why, because they live a very different lifestyle. It could also be that they don't want to follow the rules in their family, or it could also be that they lived in a very abusive household, or the people around them were very abusive. So then that must be the reason they are the black sheep of their family, and in general for everyone. Perhaps this is their karma. It could also be their karma. Take it as you will. This is, after all, a general reading, and if you want in more depth answers, you can also reach out to me. The second card in the reading is the Four of Pentacles. This card represents their traits. They are someone who they are a generous person. They are a generous person who likes to share, who doesn't care about material things, and they focus on more spiritual approach in their life. See, there's also this pattern here in the Six of Cups. This person is offering to the other person a cup filled with flowers. And I like to think that it's them offering um, objects of affection to those they love. Maybe it's you and them actually. Maybe they're offering you flowers. Maybe when you'll meet, they'll be like, "Hey, you are so beautiful. Look, have these flowers." Or since the Six of Cups is a card that represents memories and childhood and innocence, they could be someone from your youth that you are in love with, and they've been in love with you as well. So now they are confessing their feelings and offering you all they have. The Five of Pentacles represents their physical appearance. It could be that they have dark hair. You see that there's a lot of dark haired people in this reading. Maybe they have fair skin. Maybe they dress modestly. They don't like to stand out. It could be they also have a limp. I'm getting that. But this is debatable. It's how you feel it. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe they have Nordic features. See, there's snow in this card. It made me think they come from the northern hemisphere. Maybe they like wearing red or blue. There's a lot of red and blue. Red is a color of passion. Maybe they are a passionate person. There's also blue. Blue represents sadness, but also calmness. Perhaps they are a calm person. Of course, there could just be a preference they have for these two colors. The chariot represents how you'll meet them. The chariot stands for focus, goals, ambition, determination, and drive. Perhaps you will be meeting them while you are reaching your goals. It could also be that you'll meet them during your travels. I have that feeling because the chariot is always moving. He also represents war. Maybe your soulmate is someone who has ties to war. Maybe they're a soldier or a military officer. Maybe you'll meet on the battlefield. That would be really romantic. I think it would be really cute. This is their first impression of you. No. The Six of Cups represents their first impression of you. I have a feeling they'll feel as if they have seen you before. They will feel so happy to see you. Again, maybe you've met with them before, maybe they're a childhood friend. You'll know they are your soulmate and they'll know you are theirs. The Six of Swords represents the outcome of your relationship. This card stands for journeys, travels, guidance, moving forward. Perhaps this relationship will be different for both of you. It will help you move on from preconceived notions you have about love. Pull these cards from the Moonology Oracle deck in order to see how the relationship will unfold. I think you will be very prosperous together with the new moon in Taurus here. You'll have a very passionate relationship. I think you two will spend a lot of time together making love. I feel like either you or them will be thinking about the past. It will awa- uh, reawaken memories of either their past lovers or your past lovers. The general advice is not to think about that, to just let the thoughts pass and see this relationship as a new and exciting event in your life. Okay, so I've pulled some channeled message that I've made. This is my own personal deck. There are channeled messages from soulmates that you have through spirit. As you can see, there's a pattern. You can see that this message reads, enemies to lovers trope is kinda toxic. We picked friends to lovers is more epic, which reinforces the idea that I've stated earlier, that you and them already know each other and you are friends. They're telling you to wait for them, that they are coming soon, and that they can't wait to meet you again. Because this is someone you already know, probably, and that they dream of you every night. Perhaps you've never truly left their mind, you made quite an impression of them. It could also be that they are someone from a past life that has reincarnated again as your lover, and perhaps they were your friend. It could also be that. I think, all in all, I think the messages that they have for you are quite beautiful, and they are letting you know that although it feels quite lonely now and you might be sad, they are there and they are reassuring you that they are coming soon, and that you are on their mind all the time. They are thinking about you. I absolutely love that. It's beautiful. Thank you for coming to this reading. Thank you for choosing to be here. If you like the reading, please consider liking this video, sharing this video, commenting on this video, and subscribing for more videos like this. Thank you, Group 1, for being patient, and bye! See you later. Hello, Group number 2, and welcome to your reading. If you are here, you have chosen the second pile and the amethyst. Without any further ado, let's get right into it and see who your soulmate is. How will you meet them, and how will your relationship with them be like? We have the devil, we have the 9 of swords, we have the 6 of pentacles, we have the moon, we have the 9 of pentacles and the 8 of pentacles. The first card in your reading is the devil and is the significator card for your soulmate. When I pulled the cards and I saw this card, all I could think of was, what a handsome devil, you know. I believe they are someone who is very beautiful or handsome. They could be someone who are very passionate. They can be a very materialistic person who tempts others. They could have negative impulses or they restrict themselves. I feel like they are doing this to hide their true nature, because here with the 9 of swords, you can see that there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of mental distress, a lot of overthinking. And the second card, which is the 9 of swords, represents their traits. So so then they are someone who puts up a front in order to hide their insecurities. They are you know the trope with the crunchy on the outside, soft in the inside? This is your soulmate. I think that the impulses they have are not necessarily negative. No, I think that spirit puts emphasis on this tendency of theirs to hide their emotions and subdue them, because they think it's weak to have feelings. The second card is the Six of Cups, and it represents the physical appearance of your soulmate. Haired people in this reading. It could be that your soulmate is someone who has light brown hair or blonde hair. I have a feeling that they're someone who is very proud of how they look, and because of the devil right here, and this guy, he looks pretty strong, so perhaps your soulmate is strong. He has some muscles and he looks really chiseled. I'm not sure why I got that. That's what I got. A spirit just decides sometimes to give you messages, and you have to take them as they are, as otherwise the reading won't be accurate, right? I have a feeling that they are a loner with these wolves in this card. They also, I have a feeling they are self-sufficient, and they are wearing these rich and colorful clothes most of the time. I was thinking about it while looking at the Nine of Pentacles and at the Six of Cups. But they are not afraid to get dirty, as you can see here in the Eight of Pentacles. The third card is the Moon card, and it represents their first impressions of you. I'm getting a feeling that they feel like you are an illusion. Like you can't be real. You're so fucking pretty to them. You can't be real. And you can be real. The moon card represents dreams, deceptions, anxieties, insecurities, intuitions, daydreaming sometimes. Maybe they have a certain respect for you. They'll see you and they'll be a bit afraid, because they'll fall so hard for you that they will not know how to deal with these feelings. I feel like you are the moon and you are just looking at him and he's just down on his knees. It's almost as if they are asking you, "My queen, what's your command? I'll fulfill it." I have a feeling they will feel safe with you, that you bring about past memories and their childhood. See, you are the moon and you are looking at him, and he is looking at you in a way. You will remember the past. Like, you make me feel like I'm at home. Like his childhood. I think he was a very happy child. But alas, he will be in denial for a bit. I've got this feeling by looking at the Eight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. See, they have their backs turned on the reading. Then it can't be. She won't love someone like me. I'm afraid that my heart will be broken. Just let them know that you like them, because they are someone who worries but is not afraid of facing sentiment, and you shouldn't be afraid of their reaction. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and it represents how you'll meet them. I think you'll meet them. It's very interesting, but I'm getting the message that you'll meet them when you're finally financially secure and self-sufficient. Probably you are still living with your parents, or you don't feel secure at the moment, or perhaps this is about learning how to be self-sufficient and provide your own emotional stability. And when you do that, you will indeed get to know them. I have a feeling that this card is also a way of seeing how they see you. They see you as this person who a lot of work into themselves and who they are, and this is them, and they're kind of stalking you. Like, that's almost as if they're the devil on your shoulder. The Eight of Pentacles represents the outcome of this relationship. The Eight of Pentacles is a card that represents completion, that represents goal completion, achievements, and possessions that have been earned through hard work. This relationship will be a good relationship. You both worked on yourselves so much and you are so ready for each other, and this card represents that. It's going to be the relationship you've always dreamt of. I've also pulled some cards from the Moonology Oracle deck. These cards represent how your relationship with them will unfold. As you can see, you will fight together through your fears, and you will understand in a way what you truly need in your life, because you've been asking this question in your day-to-day life, like, what do I need in my life, who do I need in my life? And this person is the answer, because they will help you see the world in another light. You can see that through this card. With meditate and contemplate. There's a lot of water in your reading. These are two water signs. It's a card that's attributed to the sign of Pisces. This is a card that's attributed to the sign of Scorpio. There's also the moon, and there's also the Six of Cups. They are cards which are represented by the element of water. Maybe your soulmate is a water sign. Maybe you are a water sign. Maybe they have water sign placements. Maybe you have water sign placements. You don't know. See, there's also this pattern I've been talking about. There's a new moon twice, so you learn about yourself, and then one day you'll remember when you are finally complete and be like, this was the answer. So you are basically becoming a new you. You are understanding yourself better through this relationship. I've also pulled these messages from my own personal deck. These are messages that I channeled through spirit, and they represent messages from your soulmate. No need to perform love magic on me, baby. I'm already yours. Been since the universe started. Prepare yourself. We are going on an adventure together, and you are my breathing, living universe. I cannot wait to experience you. These are things that your soulmate would like you to know. I have a feeling you won't be very sure of yourself when you meet them, and they are reassuring you that you shouldn't worry, that they are madly and deeply in love with you. They see you as their own little world, and I think that's incredible. They are letting you know that you should prepare yourself, because you are going to have a great adventure together. And I think he is speaking about how your love life will unfold, and all these great things you learn about each other during your relationship. This will be the end of the reading. Thank you for coming, and thank you for choosing me to do your reading. If you like this video, consider sharing, liking, and commenting down below. And subscribe for more if you like to see more tarot readings. Bye! Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. If you are here, you must have chosen the third pile and the selenite. Without any further ado, let's get into the reading and see who your soulmate is. And most importantly, how will your relationship with them be like? And what's the outcome of this relationship? And how will they treat you? When I look over at your reading, I get a sense of peace and calm. Although I have a feeling that this person wants to keep you all to themselves. And this is because of the Hangman and the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Hangman represents feelings of being trapped, confined, that you have lost directions, that you need to let go. And this card, the King of Pentacles, represents ungroundedness, instability, greediness, hastiness, ruthlessness. I have a feeling that you will feel trapped because they are so greedy for your love. You will feel confined within their heart, so to say. And I think the final outcome of this relationship is one where you won't be able to move a lot. I think this is a very jealous person and wants to keep you all for themselves. The other cards that we have are the world, the devil, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. The World card is the significator card for your soulmate. They are someone who thrives to always have positive results in their life, someone who feels fulfilled doing what they love, exploring themselves and their inner world. And this card reminds me of Aphrodite because of the way the lady sits, like Venus. I have a feeling your soulmate has very unique looks. This card, the devil, also represents physical appearance in this reading, and I have a feeling that it's also a way of saying they look otherworldly. The devil is a being that is from another world. He is, after all, the most handsome angel. Maybe they have a beard. Maybe they have an elongated face, or they have a very broad forehead or broad shoulders. It could also be that they have a fiery look in their eyes. They are something you wouldn't expect them to look like. This card, the King of Pentacles in reverse, represents their traits. As I said, they could be someone who is greedy, who takes hasty decisions, who feels ungrounded, who is unstable. Perhaps they don't have a stable workplace, they don't have a stable income, perhaps they are very chaotic. This card, the devil, represents how they look like. Devil stands for bondage, materialism, fears, temptations, addictions, restrictions, and impulsions. Perhaps they are someone who is very addictive to look at. Perhaps you won't be able to get them out of your mind. It could be that they are very materialistic and they like to show off. They also seem to be a greedy person and someone who obviously likes to show off, as you can see. They put a lot of importance on their physical appearance and how they look. The Six of Wands represents how you'll meet them. I imagine that you'll meet them at a public event. First, I thought that it's something like horse races or a race, or perhaps something like the Olympic Games. This card stands for achievement, for winners, for champions. Perhaps you will win something or they will win something and they'll come to cherish you. Three of Pentacles represents their first impression of you. The Three of Pentacles stands for cooperation, learning, knowledge, teamwork, and accomplishments. Achieve to teamwork, actually. Their first impression of you will be that you are very easy to talk to, you're very easy to get along with, to be around, that you make a great team together, actually. And that's what will make them fall in love with you, because they are someone who is very to themselves. I think they're a bit cold as well, so finding someone like you that gets them, it's quite rare for them. And this is the Hanged Man, and it represents the outcome of your relationship. It's not a bad relationship, it's just that they will feel the need to have all your attention all the time, and they don't like it when you share that attention with others. They want to be on your mind all the time and be with them all the time, and they are quite possessive, so that will make you feel trapped most of the time. I pulled these cards from the Moonology Oracle deck to see how your life with them will unfold. And we have here, don't let your past hold you back. You are good enough, and you and your loved ones are safe. Perhaps this relationship, this person will make you feel uneasy and as if you are being taken away from your friends and family. And I have a feeling that this card, together with this card, it's a reminder for you to assert your boundaries no matter what. To remember the pain you've been through before, because your space wasn't respected. And you always should remember that you are good enough. They will remind you that you are good enough, and it's important to speak up for yourself. Don't forget that. I think this will be a relationship in which you learn more about your boundaries and what's important to you, what your emotional needs are, what you want from your partner, what the partner wants from you. These are some messages from your future soulmate that I've pulled from my own channeled deck. I channeled these messages through spirit. I would like you to know that when they look up at the sky, they think of you. The sun, moon, and stars shine as bright as their love for you, and that you shouldn't be scared of what's going to happen because they'll be there waiting for you. They would also like you to know they would love to experience true spirituality together. I think this ties in with everything that I've said before. They are indeed very much in love with you, and that together you will work on yourselves to be better persons, to overcome your fears, and to learn more about how to be more introspective. With that being said, this will be the end of the video. Thank you for coming. Thank you for going through the reading. And if you liked the reading, consider giving this video a share, a like, and a comment. And if you'd like to see more readings, make sure you subscribe so you can see them more often. Bye!